And hello there, everyone. Welcome back to live streaming with me, Topsy here. We're back playing trucking. English. We're back playing American Truck Simulator 2. It's been a while since I've actually live streamed any trucking game. First things first, we're just gonna go straight to drive and figure out. Well, I know where we are. We've got a bit of a weird drifting wheel thing that's happening. And I'm going to have to also set out audio and stuff. Effectively, I'm playing this through the new GeForce Now system. So we're basically going to have fun with that. In fact, let's have a quick look at the. So on the map, we should be in Sacramento, yes. And we're going to be going over to Utah, because I've not explored any of Utah yet. Hopefully we get to go around some new places that we've not been to before. Let's have a look at our external contracts. Hopefully we've got some to Utah. Hopefully we've got some to Utah. Even though I don't know what the thing is for Utah. And also thank you as well, Infinite, for the auto host as well. That looks like Utah. That is exactly the route I was wanting to go. And we actually want price per distance. Do we have anything up to Utah which is good price per distance? That is literally it. Okay, we're fine. We'll do that. Let's begin delivery.
Let's do this.
Okay. Like I said, it has been a while since I've actually played, so with you in the new stuff, we're gonna have to be careful. I believe you're stopping for us. Maybe not. Come on, I just want to get out of there. Oh well, we're just gonna go through anyway. But it's been a while since we've actually been trucking. I just like to. Oh, we're not getting that much wheel turn while driving. That's good. It's gonna be controllable at least. But yeah, like I said, it's been a while since I've actually played this game, and last time I played this was multiplayer. And with GeForce Now, you can't really do multiplayer. Let's turn the volume down in my ear. That's better. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna have some fun with this. It's been a while since we've played with proper traffic on. We're gonna drive over to Utah for the first time. And we're gonna get some deliveries done.
Get ready to turn left.
Oh, we just made it through that traffic light.
Turn left.
Okay, that truck's going to let us go. If I can actually turn that quick. Interesting. So I've had to try and get my controller set up to work with this. To work with GeForce Now as well. So it's definitely some interesting things.
Turn left.
Okay, we're turning left here. Okay, we're going to have to take corners slow, effectively. Just so we can get every angle out of it. Oh. Can you tell it's been a while since I've driven an American truck? Not only can I not steer, I forget we've got a massive bulkhead in front of us. Okay. Hoping I can line this up straight away. Nope. That should hopefully be better. We just go straight back and we should be able to attach. There we go.
Safe.
My nose is kind of playing up a little bit for in case everyone's wondering why I keep going off on and off camera. My nose is just playing up today. Don't know why it just is. But needless to say, let's get on the road.
Turn right.
Okay. It looks safe. So let's go for it. Taking a bit of a wide turn, why not? Because we can. And we've got all lights on, which is good. There we go. Nice, and off to Utah we go. So, basically, what we're doing with this is testing GeForce Now while streaming.
Get ready to turn left.
And also, just seeing how things go. So we might get a few little hiccups with graphics every now and again. But hopefully not too much. Okay, I'm going to wait for you to come past. There we go, that gave us plenty of time and plenty of room. Very nice.
Get ready to turn left.
Driving like a pro.
Turn left.
We do, like I said, we still get some graphical things every now and again, but hopefully not too much. I'm still hoping this game's going to be playable and we're actually going to be able to stream properly with it. Either way, we're making good progress. Which is the main thing. Although we still have the weird drifting wheel, but we can't do anything about that at the moment. Get around my car. It's a police car as well. He should have given away, but maybe not.
Keep right.
Oh, we are actually heading off there. Silly me. Right, we'll keep on going then and just let the road take us. Now, like I said, it has been a while since we last streamed this. I can't remember the last time I actually streamed this. I might have been using another... I might be using the Shadow system. But obviously now, we're not using the Shadow system, we're using GeForce Now, so we're going to see what the difference is. Sorry about that again. Like I said, my nose keeps playing up for today. I don't know why. Absolutely have no clue. I'm going to overtake this truck because it's... Seriously? You see we're overtaking you and you pull out in front of us? That's not nice. It's not nice at all. The speed limit's 55, but we're going... more than 55. In fact, I don't have my digital readout at the moment. That's cruise control, which does have the digital readout, but I can't actually see. Oh, does it? No. Okay, it only has cruise control speed. So we don't care what speed we go as long as we just get there. Makes sense. Let's keep it on our own lane though. We don't want to be wavering for that. We've got a full gas of full gas of tank. We've got a full gas of tank indeed. Basically make sure we filled up before I started the stream because I wanted to make sure controls were working and things, which they are. Oh, this engine's definitely struggling a bit. I don't even know what level we are. We have to figure that out. We'll figure everything out when we can. But I have been, with this GeForce Now, I've been able to max out graphics, which is absolutely insane. Obviously, it's something I can't do with my normal computer. But it doesn't strain my computer as much, so... in that sense, we're doing good. Oh, you're going to just undertake us, are you? Okay. Okay, I like how I'm looking that way when I can see him in my other rearview mirror at the front. Oh, that's what I had that one for. That was my zoom key. Not my handbrake key. Not the best of timings to pull a handbrake. Let's actually get that setting changed. Controls. Do we have a zoom? There should be a zoom thing. Zoom interior camera. That's that button. So we don't have a parking brake anymore, but oh well. There we go, that works. So we've got those mirrors down at the bottom. Which they work perfectly for when we need them. As long as we keep going straight, we should be fine. We get to our destination. I like how I normally have cruise control on, but I don't. For these kind of trips where we've got vehicles and stuff, I don't want cruise control on. Just in case we can't brake in time, but to be fair... turning cruise control on, 65, why not? I don't know how to pronounce that name. Killarkle? I'm gonna go Killarkle. Oh, go Killer Clown! Killer Clown, hello there. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Startline. Hope you had a great day there. Much appreciated. I have to tab out because no one's again. Straight on. Good. That's what we're doing. And we'll cruise to 65 because I don't think we can do any more than 65 while we're doing this kind of job. But still, 65 still 65. And I've got no clue why this steering thing's happening. It might be GeForce Now. I don't think it is this controller because I've only had it for not that much time. Plus the fact when I'm in the menu it doesn't drift the mouse. So altogether it's interesting. But how are you doing today, Killer Clown? Okay, hopefully we'll be able to overtake these trucks. Just watch we have to end up turning right here. So we're trying to overtake these trucks, we end up having to turn right. That won't be good. That would not be good at all. Seriously, I don't know what's wrong with my nose today. One thing I'm quickly going to check is our seating position. Where is the seating position? Vehicle adjustments. Seat adjustment. That's better. Visit service. Have we just damaged our truck that badly? Like, I don't understand how that happened then. Well, to be fair, it's probably the driving. F7. 27 damage! Seriously? How did that give us that much damage? Either way, we'll get to our destination, drop off, and then go to services. That's what you get for not normally driving with traffic. Engine malfunction. If I bring the map up, do we have Reno here? Let's add that to the stop. We can get to the services.
Ready to roll.
Sounds good. Hopefully we don't have any more issues, because that would be bad. It's been so long though since I've... Like, I think the last time I played this game was when we got Washington. So obviously we've got Utah now, so we're heading to Utah and going to explore Utah a little bit and see what we can do. Once we get into Utah, we might just see what our largest load per distance is. Really just go from there. I don't even know if we've got that many vehicles in this game. It's been a while since, like I said, we normally play an American truck, so I want to play Euro Truck as a Utah. I know American trucks... Yeah, I wanted to play American Truck as a Utah. I know we could play Euro Truck, because Euro Truck's got a new DLC, but I don't have that one at the moment. So I might have to wait a few weeks before we start playing that DLC. Even so, what I might try and do as well is get a mod in that like maximizes graphics even more. If I can get that through the Steam Workshop, because that's the only thing with GeForce Now, is you can only get workshop DLCs. You can't like install DLCs and put it into save it into the file and things. So if you get better. Well, a better graphics DLC, or better graphics workshop through the downloads for the Steam Workshop, then that'd be absolutely insane. Is our truck maximum out at...
Right.
Yep, our truck's maxing out at this speed. A little bit. But we're turning right here, which is the main thing, because we're pulling off the road. We're going to go get our things fixed, which we're... I didn't think that was going to happen.
Turn right, and then keep left.
This is going to be interesting. I know we've kind of gone way past the line there, but oh well. Right and then left.
Keep left, then turn left.
Okay.
Turn left.
At least we're not that far from the service station, which is the main thing.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
I saw those cars coming. There we go.
Go straight on.
Okay. We'll figure out when we get there. And we'll get everything repaired up. These stop starts are not good though for our engine. Oh, I'm in the wrong lane now. No, I'm not. I thought it was a hedge in front of us for some reason.
Keep left, Turn left.
Exactly what I'm going to
Turn
do.
left. Go straight on.
I believe it's on this side of the road as well, so we have to stay in this lane. We'll go get ourselves repaired. My nose is definitely having some serious issues. Either way, we're nearly at the services, which
Go
is good.
straight on.
Okay. I literally see the service station there. So let's get there, get the truck repaired, and then get back on the road because I shouldn't have got damaged at all. I don't see how we got damaged then. It's just weird that way sometimes when you come to trucking. Okay. Is that the repairs? No, the repairs is over this way. Servicing. Okay. I'm gonna have fun doing a U-turn on this as well. I was gonna say not 25,000 repair, not bad. Is there an upgrade feature? Truck configurator. So we've got the longest wheelbase, which is good. We have the best engine, it's got the better RPM. Gear ratio... That's probably better, 18. I don't know what the torque means though. That's got a better thing, so we'll upgrade. What does that do? Oh, that drops us quite a lot on everything. Yeah, so we won't do that. Keep everything. We have better tires. Oh yeah, do we have actually better tires? No. I didn't change anything though, did I? No. Anyway. Figure out how to do a UE. Okay. It should be fine now. Yeah, back on the road and we should be good. Taking this wide so we don't clip anything. And off we go. Very nice. Back on the road. All repaired up. We shouldn't have an issue now. Put that onto cruise control speed. We won't go cruise control while we're in town. We want to slow down before these turn. There we go.
Keep left, and then turn left.
I would say something stupid here, but it would make quite a lot of sense. So obviously I was in America in January, and this is definitely reminding me of America. Which obviously makes a lot of sense, because it is America Truck Simulator. You're going 30 miles an hour as you're getting onto a highway. What are you doing?
Keep right, and then exit right.
Okay.
Exit right.
What's this horse and cattle box doing? Right, let's get back to driving. But at least they're speeding up this time now, which is good. Although you're braking to try and... yeah. Yep, I just went over 2 lanes of traffic, why not? Oh, bit of a wobbly van. We were still heading straight, so we're fine in this line.
Go straight on.
Nice, which we're doing. Let's try and get more into the centre of it, because obviously our... what's it called? Our steering's a bit whack today. We'll figure it out. But yeah, I believe we've not been down this way before, which is great, because that means we get to explore new places, as well as also go to Utah, which is obviously the new DLC we've not been to yet. Okay, we need to also try and keep in our lane. Let's pull over to the other lane as well, and then we should be fine now. But we're doing good. We're definitely doing good. Making good time, even though I've got no clue what time I'm meant to be there for. The Mustang couldn't... oh well, just wanted to... oh, we're on 80? Oh, we're going to stop for getting weighed. Great. I like how we're going faster than the speed limit says to do, but oh well. There we go, that's all we had to do, which is still annoying that we had to do that, but oh well. Let's get back onto the highway. and keep on driving. Cruise control back onto 6. Oh no. I got those two controls left. Okay. Either way, we're going up to 65. Which I don't know why we could go up to 80 here. But that's just crazy. The trucks are allowed to go up to 80. We're limited to 65 though. Because of the type of load we've got. Which is fine, honestly. We don't mind. But yeah, we'll see what we can do. If I see what we can do, we'll just enjoy the ride and get there when we can. But yeah, we've reached the limit at 65. Yeah, we can't go any higher than 65, which is fine. We'll get there in plenty of time. We'll get there safely. No more crashing or anything like that. I'm also seriously surprised at how well how my computer's handling all this. We're doing GeForce Now and the streaming from it. It's pretty cool. Why have I got the hazards on? That's not good. But yeah, we're limited to 65 with the load we've got, which is fine. We're heading off to Utah. I don't know how long we're left of, but we'll get there in the end. We'll get there in one piece. There's a little bit of damage to the truck and the trailer, but they won't mind. I'm sure they won't. And then when we deliver, we'll find out actually how many vehicles I've got on this. Because I think this might be my second vehicle. I don't know if I've got, well, with another driver possibly. We'll see. I do like the vehicles they're using in these though. I wish I could put like the vehicles mod on and stuff like that, but you're just not able to with this, sadly. Like you can't use use like a file browser or anything like that for GeForce Now. You can't physically install any mods from a website. Unless it's on, what's it called? I forgot the name of it. The workshop, yeah. So we can only use mods from the workshop, sadly. I wonder how this would work with the steering wheel. Because it's got controller support for GeForce Now, it might have a steering wheel support. I just don't have a steering wheel to test that out, do I? Plus, is this a classic car? Yeah, it looks like a classic kind of car. Ooh, that was a bit of a lip. No worries, just cruise control on it at 65. We'll get there safely. A steering wheel probably would be better because you can do the actual, like, turn exactly how much you want to. Whereas here you've got to like put your analog stick to a certain degree and then just wait for it to go the rest of the way to continue. Well, it's still good. The whole reason I kind of got a controller in the first place was to play games like this, because I absolutely enjoy playing these games. Playing on keyboard and mouse isn't as good. Controller's better, but obviously the best experience would be steering wheel and that. For one, I don't really have the space for it. In two, for one, I don't have the space or the ports in the computer for it. For two, I don't have the computer that will be able to handle it. And that'll be a thing to do when I hopefully get the new computer set up. Because the first things we've actually got is just the case and the case and the power supply. We just need everything else, like the CPU, the motherboard, the RAM, the GPU, the storage, and then we're sorted. Copy of Windows. But yeah, we just do all that and then we're sorted. Yeah. Very nice. But yeah, we just sit back, relax, and enjoy the drive. So I'm guessing that a void location is if we see that the road ahead of us is closed, we kind of turn off and then we reroute. That makes sense.
Go straight on.
Just make sure we've got enough room in case we do end up overtaking this because of our speed. But like I said, we've just got speed control, cruise control on. So even with cruise control on and the speed limit being 80, we're still overtaking these trucks at 65. Which is just madness. I don't even know how much weight we've got, but I think we've got like gravel or something. So it's gonna weigh a lot. Well, to be fair, we just got weighed and it was 32 tons. So yeah, what lanes do I have to be in for this bit?
Go straight on.
Straight on. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I'm so glad they've added GPS voices in. I'm so glad they have. But yeah, we're going to get to Utah, no worries. We're overtaking a bus as well, which is crazy. Awesome. And we're just coasting down here at a leisurely 75 miles an hour. As soon as the engine starts kicking in, I can take my hand off the accelerator. Because we do have cruise control on, but because I'm accelerating, we can go a bit faster. There we go. As soon as the engine kicks back in there, we stop. Coasting actually does get us, just save us some fuel, I think. Either way, though, it's good. Gets you there a little bit quicker. Can actually get into the first line. Still can't believe the speed limit on this is 80. We'd have a car about to overtake us though, so yeah. Where are these cars showing up from? We didn't overtake them earlier, so there must be a flaw in it to be able to get past us that quick. Okay. How far to go? Did that car just fly? I swear it looked like that car was just off the ground. Like the wheels were not touching the ground whatsoever after we went over that bump then. Crazy car drivers just flying everywhere. Like, we are in 2020 after all, so flying cars are kind of becoming a thing now. And by kind of becoming a thing, I mean kind of. Hey Rez, sorry about that. My nose is playing up as usual. But hello there, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Yeah, subscription cars are coming a thing. Uber is actually trialing flying cars or one-person autonomous helicopters, something like that, or autonomous drones, not helicopters. Well, either way, we're on the road, we're driving, and we're having fun. I have to keep muting myself every now and again and tabbing out the game because my nose. And even if I do go straight, I still have a bit of a drifting steering wheel for some bizarre reason. But apart from that, we're doing well. I'm having a good day. You're in the process of reinstalling Windows. You going double or triple glazing? Triple glazing is probably better because it keeps the heat in and keeps the cold out. There's not nothing wrong with double glazing, but yeah, triple glazing keeps the cold out and keeps the heat in, as well as is a lot better for soundproofing, I believe. But don't quote me on that one. It's double glazing. Oh, okay. Double glazing is still good. It's cheaper. Doesn't have the soundproofing properties or the energy efficient properties as triple glazing. But it's still good. And we can bypass the station, which is great. Yeah. So, Mike, I've told you about my issues with my computer and Windows, haven't I? That technically I need to reinstall Windows, but by the time I don't see the point in it, because then I'm going to set up everything for streaming again. Whereas if I just save up to get the new computer, hopefully by the end of the year, which is basically what the goal is up there, is $3,000 to make sure I can get my new computer set up for the end of the year. So it's the yearly goal, 2020 goal, to help get a new computer, because it's easier doing it in dollars than pounds. Which sounds weird, but the majority of the internet for when it comes to donating, tipping, or even embers are all done in dollars. So if I work it out in dollars and then I convert it to pounds, I'll have enough to do it. The other option is if people want to drop a load of money, they can just do exclamation on Amazon and go to the Amazon wish list. And if they want to buy anything off that for me, then that's perfect. That means I don't have to pay tax on it as well. So, yeah. So that's why the Amazon wishlist is there. But that's got basically the computer I'm wanting to buy, but the computer I want to build. It has a it had a laptop on there. I don't know if it still has, but that laptop's possibly going to be changing depending on the new ones that are coming out. Like the worst of the worst this year is I want to at least get enough money to get the laptop. If I make enough money to get the computer, that's better. But I want to try and get enough money to at least get the laptop, because with the laptop, I could play the games on the laptop, HDMI into this computer with a capture card and stream it through there, or just stream it directly off the laptop. Now, no, that's what I mean. So if you go onto if you've seen the Amazon wishlist, Rezo, I have a Ryzen 3 processor on there, but it's an Asus TUF, or an Asus TUF, whatever you call it. Is it Asus or Acer? Either way, it's a TUF. I'm looking at, I think it's the G15, which is the new one that comes out, which has the Ryzen Acer. Yeah, because they do the ROG and TUF, TUF stuff. Acer. Oh yeah, so it's Asus, yeah. So it's Asus TUF, yeah. The laptop that I've got on my Amazon wish list is a 3000 series Ryzen, but they have announced the 4000 series, which actually comes with more storage by default. I think it comes with a terabyte NVMe. So we're going to see what happens when that is officially released before the end of the first quarter, which will be the end of next month. So that's kind of the goal for the laptop wise. It's about £1,000 at the moment, the one I'm looking at, which is still quite expensive for a laptop, but it means I'll be able to play games here, HDMI them in, play games when I'm on the move and travelling, and stream them as well as I actually have a portability of a laptop, which I'm actually going to say a little sneak thing here that the other people are watching now or watching on the VOD will know, is I've been writing a book, or started to write a book, which for me, for not really being we're not being good at writing English or grammar or that kind of stuff. I have the first few chapters written down, and a few people have read it, and they've said that they can't wait to read more because it's well written, this, that, and the other. I'm using Grammarly, which I'm not sponsored by or anything like that. I'm just saying I'm using Grammarly to help me with the grammar and where to put the commas, the spelling, and that kind of stuff. But they are actually enjoying it. So I'm gonna hopefully I want to try and progress through that, which means if I've got a laptop, I can literally just sit in my bedroom and right and not have to worry about anything else. I'm going to stop at another way station, seriously. Yeah, we kind of just cut someone off there, oh well.
Rerouting.
But yeah, so like I said, I've got the first chapter near enough nailed. I've got like the first chapter roughly nailed. The second chapter could probably do with a bit of fleshing out, but it's pretty good pretty solid as well. The third chapter I'm probably 3/4 of the way through, but I still need to finish up the chapter, reread through it, and then fix things that don't make sense, or that kind of stuff. Yeah, I could be bothered waiting for that. But either way, for the people that have read it, they think it's great. It hooks them in. They're really interested in it, and they can't wait for me to write more. It's just more the fact that I need more time, and I don't want to be sat here at my computer where I'm not really that comfortable with just staring at my screen to write, because I always get distracted with the other things that I've got on my computer. Which, to be fair, if I had a laptop, I would do the same. But I just want to be able to get away from everything and just get away from my computer, because if I'm here, I'm wanting to game or doing other stuff or get distracted. If I have a laptop, I probably would get distracted, but if I just turn the internet off, it's easier. I guess it's easier, but I also need... Either way, it makes sense to me anyway. But with the laptop, I've got so much more I can do. I could actually just go out and about. Like if I was to go down to London again, or going to America again, or wherever I was to go again, or was to go for gaming events or whatever, I'd be able to take the laptop and actually stream from the laptop. Like I attempted to stream from my phone when I was in America. Didn't really go to plan, because the apps aren't up to what I want to get done, but nonetheless, I tried. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do. Minecraft Dungeons is coming out March 2020. It's in the Java launch now, and I'm hyped. Okay. Not really. Minecraft Dungeons is not kind of the game I would enjoy playing, honestly. It's not that my kind of genre. Yeah, the tab is, yeah, but yeah. I know what you mean. It's there to get hype up, basically. But yeah, it's not my kind. I'm not gonna lie, it's not my kind of game. Not my genre at all. But yeah, either way, so like I was saying, so if I make enough to get a laptop, I'll get the laptop. I'll do the laptop way. But if I make enough to get a full computer, I'll do the computer first. Because like I said, I've got the case and I've got the power supply for it. I just need the components to put in it all. And obviously having a better beast of a computer here means I can play all the games I want to on my own computer, and I can actually start growing my equipment more. And yeah, it makes more sense to me to if I'm here and I get a better computer, I'm fine. But if I don't have enough, I can get the laptop and kind of make do with the laptop kind of thing at the moment. But the end goal would be to get a laptop as well as a computer. But we'll have to see about all that, honestly. Because like a computer and a laptop would be like $4,000. Which even with that is a bit of kind of a lot. To be fair, all the equipment on my Amazon wish list, one thing start adding up. They are effectively a lot. But for me, I want to try and produce the best live streaming content I can, the best video recording content I can. After I finish the stream up today, I'm going to do a recording for a video that's coming out tomorrow. But I'll be able to put more effort into editing.
Then exit right.
I'll be able to put more effort into editing, into video production for YouTube, as well as obviously streaming. Streaming content quality would get a whole lot better. Video content will get a whole lot better. I'd actually be able to properly edit videos, because at the moment I'm recording videos as if I'm live streaming, but without an audience. So I'm doing it all through OBS. I'm basically recording, switching scenes to my recordings tab, and then I start talking and chatting and streaming. Yeah, and then it's like, say, an hour of me just talking and playing the game. So it's a live gameplay commentary. Whereas if I had a better computer, I'd be able to edit and render it. This computer struggles with editing and rendering right now. Like, to such an extent where I can't even open my editing software anymore. It just hogs up a load of RAM. Boy, like I've said in my news and updates video for this year,
Then turn right.
my computer is 7 years old.
Turn right.
And yeah, Adobe Premiere Pro, like, it hogs so much RAM. Just trying to edit. And it doesn't really help if you've got a 5-hour live stream. For literally recording videos onto to edit with Adobe, I would need to record like 30-minute clips.
Keep right.
Oh, it's a divergent diamond. Is it? No. I can't actually see what they're doing. You got an 8-core 16 thread, but the media encoder and After Effects users too close. Now, I don't. It doesn't matter. Like, personally, I prefer using Premiere Pro because it's the one I've used for so many years now that I've started trying to use Vegas, and I absolutely hate that I can't have what's it called? I absolutely hate on Vegas that I can only render one video at a time. It does not make sense. Why can I only edit one video at a time? Oh, why can I only render one video at a time? Where in Adobe I can edit.
Keep left. Then turn left.
I can edit 20 videos, for instance.
Turn left.
I could edit 20 videos and set them all up into a queue to render. And as soon as they finish rendering, they upload straight to YouTube. And that's exactly what I want with when I do a video. Is I edit it. So I back in the day, I had, say, a 2-hour video, or I recorded I used to record videos for up to 2 hours at a time. Oh no, up to 3 hours roughly.
Go straight on.
So it will take me 3 hours to record a video that probably I would cut down into 30-minute segments. 30 minutes of that would be having to cut or redo sections of the game, because obviously, say if I'm doing Tomb Raider, it doesn't make for a good video if I just constantly keep dying. So I kind of wanted just to do it constantly, so it's the same story. So you got to get the story without the deaths. So
Keep left, then turn left. Turn left.
I'd say, so yeah, 3-hour video would be cut down into 2-hour 30 minute. Could be cut down to 2 hours 30 roughly, and then that 2 hour 30 get cut down into 30-minute videos. That's how I used to do YouTube videos, and I would spend, say for that 3-hour video, I would spend probably maximum of 6 hours going through and editing things. Like if there was a swear word, I'd beep it and blur any of the subtitles and stuff for it. If there were certain things I needed to blur, like I said, 3-hour video, 6 hours of editing. So that's 9 hours for however many hours of videos. For 2.5 hours worth of video content, which was 5 videos. So for 5 videos, I would spend 9 hours on. I would before I'd render them, I would pre-watch them to make sure everything was right. So that was part of that time as well. That was time taken up as well.
Turn left.
And after that, I and sorry about that. After that, I would go to. I would set them all to render overnight. So 2.5 hours worth of videos will take 2.5 hours to render. And because of how bad my internet was back then, one video that was 30 minutes long would take about an hour and 30 to upload. So that would literally be a full day of
We are finished.
video editing. Seriously. It would literally be a full day of video editing, and a full day after that of rendering and uploading. I don't know where you want this. It's out back. Oh, they want it. They want it right in the middle of it. Oh my goodness! No, that's the wrong way. Nope, that's the wrong way again. Do that. We're gonna see how I get this first time. I'm way far out, but it's working. Oh, that was close. Straighten up, straighten up, straighten up, straighten up. Oh, no, that was the wrong way to straighten up. Well, somehow that works. Somehow that is fine. I'll take it. But yeah, trying to remember all the apps you had installed is crazy. Oh, we're not going to upgrade yet. Let's see what other world jobs. No. Biggest prize per distance is back to up to Washington. That's Do you have any that's still in Utah? Woogie Man, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the starting line. I hope you're having a great day there. Much appreciated indeed. Arsenal one into Utah, which we can do. I just want to go up to Logan, but we're not going to do that. Yeah, we'll take this one. Had a power cut last night and I was asleep, and the UPS ran out, and Windows managed to completely break. Ooh.
Okay.
I would make a delivery joke there, but probably not the best option to when it comes to UPS. But that is not good either way.
Turn left.
That is definitely not good.
Get ready to turn right.
Personally, I don't have a UPS, so if a computer fails, if like power goes out, power goes out. However, I do have what do you call it?
Get ready to turn
I do have surge protection, so if power does go out, it doesn't really mess the computer up.
Turn left.
The one I know, obviously, my Windows install is completely messed up, so I can't actually get any updates. The one that I choose to, yeah. Like I said, I used to leave my computer running overnight. The good thing about the way my house is.
Turn left.
The good thing about my house is, if you're wondering why I'm getting graphical glitches, by the way, I'm playing on GeForce Now. But yeah, my office and my bedroom are on the same circuit because we're in the attic. So if anything else trips in the house, my computer's not affected. Yeah, so I'm not on Truckers MP because I can't do GeForce Now. You can't do Truckers MP on GeForce Now. You can only do things that are installed on Steam. Which is why I've not got any other mods on either, because I can't install the mods without GeForce Now. Although I can do workshop mods.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Have I tried the map mod name Sierra Nevada?
Turn
I have not, Woogie Man. Yeah, with GeForce Now, the only stuff you can install mod-wise is through the Steam Workshop. So that's why I can't do things like Truckers MP or even stuff on my what's it called? Or even Drive for my trucking company.
And then turn left.
It looks beautiful of that map. A lot of the map mods are amazing, not gonna lie. This is my first time playing the Utah map through obviously the DLC. Usually I play Euro Truck. Ooh, I see you over there. Is that like a little sneaky thing that they've added? OBS, Mix It Up, Streamlab, Stream Deck app. Elgato, if you have any Elgato
Turn
stuff.
left.
Any apps you need that works with your headset, controller, mouse, or anything. I don't like Voicemeeter. Not gonna lie. I've attempted to use it previously in the past, and I can clearly distinctively see. They say, "Oh, it's lost. It's likeless. It's lossless, and all that." But that guy that's got a... Oh, I should be moving now. What truck am I driving? It's a Volvo. I've had this truck since the Volvo was released on American Truck. So I've kind of upgraded it as long as I've gone. Yeah, I don't go too flashy. But it works. I was going to say, I'm going to the weird
Keep left.
Weird stuff right now.
Then turn left.
Better than Go XLR.
Turn left.
I'm actually wanting the Go XLR Mini.
Keep right. It was a nice ride.
There's a fence there. But yeah, I do actually want the Go XLR Mini. Purely just for, obviously, audio interface and stuff. Oh, there's the truck. Freightliner and Mack trucks, I believe so. Well, yeah, I do have at the moment have a USB mic. But so Rez, if you check, I don't know if you have seen my Amazon wish list, but on there I do actually have exclamation Amazon. It'll give you the link. I do actually have, it's one of my goals to get that with a new mic. Well, yes, this mic is USB. And it works for what I need it to. But as I want to upgrade and progress through with getting better quality audio, better quality everything, better quality streaming,
Get the job done.
it's one of my goals to get a new mic and a Go XLR Mini. I don't want the full XLR because I don't really care for the voice mods. Or the voice effects or anything like that. Or the sound bites or the clip in or whatever. I just want to be able to bring the best quality audio I can do. TN panel. I went budget on the panel. I don't really care on panel stuff or anything. It's mainly because I want I need new monitors no matter what. I still want to go seriously. It was the best one I could find for a lower price. Preferably wanting 3 of them. So I can have one here, one there, which is where the webcam is, and one over here for console. Mainly want to go in the budget range as well, like I said. I don't want to spend so much on one monitor, so I have to get 3 of them as well. It's been a while since I've actually looked through my list, but yeah, it's mainly there for... Yes, but... Right. So, the way I see it is I want to be able to produce the best content for live streaming and video production. I don't need a flashy monitor that's 1440p, 240 hertz. I want to get 3 monitors that are all the same. 2 of them are going to be connected to the computer, 1 of them is going to be connected to the console. And I want to be able to play the games on the best quality I can do, and then still stream it at the best quality I can do without it chugging the PC. Now, if I've got a monitor that's like 144 hertz,
Keep left, then turn left.
1440, whatever it is, 1440p.
Turn left.
So if I've got a monitor that's 1440p, 144 hertz or whatever, I just see that as a waste for myself, because yes, I would like to get the better gaming experience, but I don't. The monitor wise doesn't really matter, honestly, for me. It's more that. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait for the next one. Yeah, so the like I said, the majority of my for the monitor wise, it's I'm going to be playing it on maximum quality as I can at 1080p. Yep, I know I just crashed into a car, but oh well. But yeah, so
Keep left, then turn left.
the kind of games I play as well, so realistically, anything more than 60 hertz, 60 FPS, like, right, so, I think you're a fan of Linus Tech Tips, if I'm right in thinking. So, you must have seen the video where they tested 60, 140, or 240 or whatever. They're different hertz. And they had a professional gamer in that was used to playing on 60 FPS, or 60 hertz monitors. And he did great on 60 hertz monitors because that's what he was used to. So that's kind of my argument as well, is I do want to play it at whatever quality I can do, 1080p. Like, the dream thing would be, if I had unlimited money, I would go 4K. Always go 4K, 140 hertz or whatever, 120 hertz. And I would live stream it at 1080p, live stream at 1080, record it for 4K, and upload it to YouTube at 4K. That'd be like my ultimate goal. But obviously, that's money no object kind of goal. So right now, I'm wanting a system that would work, where all the monitors are the same. It's kind of a low budget one. And it'll just work. Yes, but right, so the plan with that system would 1080p, maximum settings on any game I play, and streaming off the graphics card processor. So obviously, I want to do GPU streaming, which, like I'm doing at the moment, I'm using the NVENC encoding for streaming, and also recording the VOD on my computer. And I would use the processor to record the VOD. Because I want a better quality VOD than I do the recording. Because the recording I can only max out at so many megahertz. And even if it maxes out at so many megahertz, I can still get a really good quality stream on MVEG encoding. And then with the CPU, I use that to record the VOD. So it's just interesting, and the you can do so much with a system like that, but still I want to be able to have the opportunity to do other stuff as well. But yeah, eventually off that system, I'd want to be able to do a VR setup, like VR streaming, VR recording.
Exit right.
And that kind of stuff. So that's why I want the better power CPU, the GPU, to be able to handle it all.
Straight on.
And I completely know that if I was, I completely know that even like a 2070 or 2060 would do. But it's taken me 7 years. It's been 7 years since I've last had a new computer. And with this computer, I didn't get the highest specs I could. I got the specs that were in my budget. But at the end of the day, they're still able to. I'm still able to use them. Like 7 years later. Yeah, the majority of the games are on low specs now, but I kind of want to future-proof myself when it comes to the technology, like the GPU and the CPU. To know that in 7 years' time from getting it, they're still going to be able to play games in 7 years' time. And perform decently as well. I'm also going to be using the 2080 to do for processors like Premiere Pro. Premiere Pro does CPU and GPU encoding dual. So the CPU will render, say, one frame and the GPU renders another frame. And having it like that would be a lot better and efficient-wise for everything. You're waiting for Navi, then going to spec out 3950 and whatever Radeon card releases with Navi. Now, like, everyone keeps turning around and saying, "Oh, why don't you go Nvidia for AMD for graphics?" And the way I see it is, I want the MVEG encoding as like the final, like as a backup in case anything happens with the CPU. I'd still be able to do MVEG encoding. I like the option of being able to do MVEG or CPU. And yes, AMD does have video encoding, but it doesn't have the dedicated chip as it does for... Oh, I'm going to enter the other way. So, does the AMD encoding work the same way as...
Finding new route.
Where am I going to... Wait, there.
keep left, and then turn left.
We're going to need more than 8 gig of VRAM. I'm confused.
Turn left.
Like, VRAM is in the graphics card RAM. Can you even get graphics cards with 16 gig of RAM in? Okay. Either way, I've done my research and I know that the specs that I'm going to get is what I want. The Titans are just overpriced, honestly. Like, for what I'm wanting to use, what I'm wanting to do wise on content production, live streaming, video editing, and all that. What the specs that I've got detailed out there is through like a few years of research and knowing differences between and learning about equipment and specs and what things can do. So that's why I'm going down the route of what I'm getting or what I'm wanting. Yeah, Titans are for professional video editors and stuff, but Titans are overpriced. The maximum graphics card I would probably go for would be 2080 Ti's in SLI. Well, not SLI, but you know what I mean, the Envy bridge now. But that is the maximum that I would go, would be 2 of them. And probably even do the 2080 Ti's, you get them water-cooled as well. Probably AIO systems or something like that, because I don't want to do the whole... For one, I don't know how to do... Well, for one, I've never done water cooling myself. And for 2, AIOs are just so much easier. And yes, you can get AIOs for graphics cards that are already pre-built and all that. So that's what I would probably go down the route for doing. If I was... Like, money no object, 2080 Ti's in
Keep right.
probably the highest rated AMD CPU. I don't think I would go... I think Epic's the server tier. What's the other one? But you still know what I mean. And that's if, like, literally money was no object. Threadripper, yeah. I don't see the point in Titan. I really don't see the point in the Titans. But I'd probably even go... I'd probably do the Titans... whatever I would do SLI. Because I've got like a dream idea of if I was to win the lottery, what I would do, and I would probably have, for one, I'd probably try and get get in talks with what's his name, Linus, and be like, hey, yeah, so I kind of want to get this, that, and the other set up, and I'm willing to pay for this, that, and the other. Would you be willing to help? Like, I would go full Storinator, like a full Storinator server-wise, for recording VODs too. Like, I would love to have, like, a whole purpose-built streaming house. I think I've gone over this before. Like, a full purpose-built streaming house where I have a a rack-mounted live streaming PC, which I could literally hook into from any room in the house, because each room in the house would have like, say if I would have a PC set up. So I would legitimately have like a gaming PC set up to game on, which will then get passed into the streaming PC. I would then also have like a couch set up for console gaming, where like every camera feed and every console would be hooked into a media setup, or like a streaming server kind of stuff.
Keep right.
So yeah, I would, my dream setup would be have multiple setups in a house that's purposely built with purpose cable routes and a server room. I would literally have a gaming server in the server room, a Storinator for VOD recordings, and I would also have like a purpose-built editing studio,
Go straight on.
a purpose-built gaming PC gaming studio, a purpose-built couch console gaming, which would have every console in, and everything will be, like I said, everything will be wired into one centralized unit, which will be a rack-mounted streaming PC. So it'll be like dual PC setup for. I'll be gaming on one PC, streaming on another one. I would have a purpose-built VR room. I would also have a purpose-built. What's it called? A purpose-built. Racing simulator, kind of driving simulator setup. Like I said, everything's going to be captured, playable, captured through the streaming PC and streamed through that. And the streaming PC is going to be able to be controlled from each of the rooms in each of the setups. So I can literally go from console setup to turn around and go switch to PC setup. I would also like to have obviously stationary cameras in every room, so every room has each camera, or has like a. Effectively, it would be able to record 4K footage and stream at 1080p.
Keep right.
And yeah, that is the ultimate goal. I'd also have a dedicated setup for the kitchen. So the kitchen itself would be full dedicated setup. So you can literally go through and go into a kitchen. You would have like the top-down view, or different views and different cameras for if you're doing cooking on the stove, a heat-proof camera in the oven. So you can literally have a heat-proof camera viewing in the oven, watching whatever is cooking in the oven, while you're like in the top, say in the top corner, or where I am, for instance, on the screen as I go in and say, "Oh, it's going to be taking an hour to cook. Let's go and do the gaming setup." So we go to the gaming setup, and you've got a full stationary picture, or full picture live footage of something cooking in an oven. So you can literally do a full-on kitchen production, full-on streaming production, full-on VR production, full-on everything production. Whatever you can think of to do with gaming and live content, you would have the full production in there. You would have your own game servers for like Minecraft, so you could literally host a Minecraft server in the server room for you to be able to play it on your computer. Because You don't, for all you know, if you don't want to, you want to host a Minecraft server without straining your PC. So on your PC you can play it with the maximum graphics and renders and stuff without playing single player to interact with that. You know what I mean? My server room would have an encode server, export server, an SSD based NAS and a storage and Streamcast server and game host. Yeah, so I would want a full on studio production, or full on studio production quality stuff. I know what NAS is. Yeah, full on studio production setup to be able to record everything I could do in 4K. So it'll be able to handle 4K and then just stream it in 1080p. Oh, well, no, streaming 1080p, recording 4K. And also, if money was no object, I'd also have an off-site video editor who would be able to connect into the have a login from what's it called? Be able to log into the server from anywhere in the world, and utilize that as to get the videos down to them to then edit in 4K. So yeah, the whole setup would be able to. I don't know how it would fully work, but you know how people have the if you upload footage here, you can edit online. They could hold it would be like a proxy edit, so they could edit via proxy on their computer, but it also edits on an editing system in the system, and then they just queue it up to render, which then have a rendering system to do it. So it'll be a full-on, or I'd even have a hired editor that would be on site and have an editing suite. Yeah, something like that, yeah. But even so, that's kind of like my personal goals, is that's what I would love to get done. And I would have a purpose-built house just for that, which seems, well, and it would also be so if anyone else wanted to come in and produce videos in the kitchen, say, they'd be able to someone like, if there was a content creator that wanted to, you'd be able to stream from any room in the house at any time.
Turn right.
Being that is, if someone is, like, if I'm using the VR setup, someone could still use the PC setup, and they'll still be able to stream from that as well.
Get ready to turn.
And it'll all be controlled through one system.
Turn left. Turn left.
But like I said, everything will be able to be produced in. Everything will be able to the content. Everything will be able to be recorded in 4K and produced to a 4K quality, and then streamed to streamed in a 1080p quality.
Your route guidance is now finished.
It would be able to stream in 4K quality, being if Mixer or whatever platform is able to handle and support 4K streaming. And that'll be from anywhere. So, like, say the console setup has, say the Xbox Series X, whatever the new PlayStation 5 is, whatever the new Wii is, that'll be able to produce it in the highest quality possible. Let's have a look at the job market. Oh, we have another one up to there. We don't want to go back, though. that goes down a bit. I guess it's good money for the distance, but they're all, what do you call them? Old articulated. Yeah, audio production as well. There's so much stuff you can do. I've already been up to Odin. I don't want to go to Odin. Is that going further down south? Yes, it is. So not getting that much for it, but it's still better than nothing. Yeah, so there's so much possibilities you can have when it comes to content production. And obviously, if you wanted to have your own media company, at some time you would have to obviously get a sound department.
Keep left and then turn left.
But it depends on the kind of product, the kind of content you want to produce. At the end of the day, like, my aim, ambition, goal would be to have a full-on production studio, which would have a live streaming department, for a live content department, recorded content, so like they could produce TV shows or movies, and have the full-on like editing experience, like editing, sound directing,
Go straight on.
everything you could think of you would need for full-on production. Like a you know what I mean? Like VR department, everything. Whatever you would think of would be needed for full-on, full-scale productions of TV shows, movies, audio, and also have been able to teach people things as well. Because I'd love to be able to bring in people that want to learn how to stream, and we can literally go through, like, even if you only have so much, like even with only like a console, you could live stream. And this is kind of like what the minimum, like the minimum equipment you'll need, the kind of goal equipment you would need, and like go through the stages of how to stream at different stages of funding wise, how to grow, like personality, the business side of things, going through to actually making TV shows and movies. Now, the TV shows and movies would probably be like platform exclusive.
Keep left.
Like I know how what's it called?
Turn left.
The whole Lattice Tech Tips is doing float plane. Now, I would love to have my own. Well, I say that, but Mixer's such an awesome platform for live streaming that I kind of don't want to compete with Mixer for the live streaming stuff. But I would love to have. When it comes to movies or TV shows, it would all be digital. It wouldn't be like it would be like would sell the rights to like you like YouTube Premium kind of thing. But I'd always want the people that view the how do I explain it? You know how what are they called? Rooster Teeth have made their own movies and they've done it on YouTube Red. That's the kind of idea I want to do, but I would still also want to do the same kind of. I would love to get it to a stage where instead of going straight to digital release, that it would possibly even go up for awards, or and then like a limited release run in cinemas across the world, that kind of stuff. If that was even the possibility of doing. But altogether, it's a goal. It's
Turn right.
something that you can actually.
Turn left.
There's just so much you can do, honestly. Where am I turning left to? This side here. But I'd love the idea of being able to produce productions that aren't just for live content. But, well, like TV shows. Like, you could produce a TV show where I could air it live on the platform, like live on Mixer.
Here we are, safe and sound.
Have I just missed the turn in? Yes, I did. But yeah, I'd love to. So basically, if I was to create a movie or TV show, or whatever production I would love to do, I would love to do a live. I effectively would want my own online TV channel. So, say for Top Digger, I would love to honestly be able to produce. I would love to be able to produce live content. Well, I'd love to produce content and have like a full-on live TV show, like a 24-hour live channel that has new, unique content that was broadcast live. That could be like, I would have obviously. I'd obviously do like the gameplay stuff live. But then when I'm not live, I could have scheduled programming that has been pre-recorded and stuff. Hey, Puka! Thank you for the follow. How you doing today? Not seen you in a while. Although I've got your remix in my head. It's stuck in my head. Well, not your remix, but your video from the remix stuck in my head. How you doing? I'm basically just talking about how I'm doing pretty good. Apart from crashing that. Yeah, I've been doing pretty good. Just chatting about obviously like ambitions and goals for the future. And like I was saying about how I'd love to get my own, like get a whole house like kitted out to do a full live streaming production setup, as well as also having production or having pre-recorded content produced that
Turn left.
would still work. I don't know. It works in my head. What I'm trying to say. But yeah, I've been having ever since you released that Mumbo Jumbo AFK video, I've been absolutely hooked on it. Probably like a couple of thousand of the views, just me, just constantly rewatching it or showing it to other people. But yeah, basically I went to America. I was in America for PAX South in January.
Ready to turn left.
Scared of Spider Green Spider, yeah. That's just hilarious because obviously the redstone stuff. I'm more scared of what it will do because Green's not that good at redstone. More than scared of the actual spider. But yeah, I've been showing a lot of people it as well, and they were like, well, first of all, they said about I was like, oh, have you heard the Mumbo AFK song? Not knowing there was another version. And they were like, oh, they actually prefer your version to the original. But yeah, I was in, so... This is the second stream back from being back from America. I was in America back south in January. And then I was live on Saturday, and this is like my second stream back after that. Just getting myself settled again and getting myself back into a rhythm of things. And all that. Anything fun at PAX? Some promising games. Or some games that look promising and look good. One of which I actually have been provided a game key for. However, I won't be live streaming it. I'll be probably looking at it and recording it, maybe. But at the moment, I've kind of got a schedule for... I basically got myself back into schedules of video production and live streaming. Because it's the two things I absolutely love doing. My computer at the moment needs heavily upgrading because it's 7 years old. So anything I make through live streaming will be going directly towards that as well. Which is also why I've got the Ember donation incentives for people to want to see me suffer with sour candy. But everything works. Everything's going well. I'm just enjoying myself, getting myself back to a regular schedule, being that with YouTube, with streaming and all that. And just going from there, honestly. But yeah, spent 2 weeks in America. PAX was incredible. Got to... This is the second PAX I went to. Got to meet some new people that weren't there last year. Got to catch up with people that I met last year. Didn't get myself on a Hermitcraft video this year though, sadly.
Turn left.
That's a bit of a shame. That I didn't get myself on a Hermitcraft video this year, but I got on a Hermitcraft video last year. But yeah, I got to hang out with a load of cool people. And I didn't think that was going to happen. This is a weird trailer altogether as well. But yeah, we might have crashed a little bit. We're exploring Utah at the moment because this is the new DLC. Just a little bit. I'm surprised no one's pressed the sound effect button yet for that. In the mix play. That's it, his mix play should be up. But even so. I'm just getting, like I said, get myself back to live streaming and having fun. There you go. So you may have saved your skin earlier. Ran a test stream. Ah, okay. Oh, and also Rez meet Puka, Puka meet Rez. Puka does awesome 3D animations, and Rez does some cool graphic stuff as well. It's too bad I can't do a live, what do you call it? A shout out for your YouTube channel. Have you got anything new in the works? Because I obviously know how it will take so long to do them all. Dragon Bros. I can't wait for that one. Please say the video ends, or if not, this is an idea that you can 100% now use. If people haven't seen the last episodes of Hermitcraft, close your ears. So can you end the video with Grian punching Iskall with a diorite block? Just as a homage to the end of the season. It wouldn't be the first time that one of my ideas has been put into an animation. You know, I met Blue Monkey at an Insomnia event years ago. So every time when he used to live stream and editing videos, or live stream him animating, I gave him an idea for one of his videos, and I think it was the command block video. And it's just the command block running away. And when it was a chicken, I said, "Oh, why don't you make it a funny joke and make it lay an egg as it runs away, as if it's scared, as if it's that scared it let one go." And he loved the idea so much that he added it in. That was a cool little thing that he added in because I just turned around and said it one day. Honestly, though, there's so many Minecraft animations are slowly dying. I want to say, but they're making a revival now with the Minecraft revival. It's definitely been a while since. They're not coming out as frequently as they used to, but at the same time, it's the people that are doing them have learned so much more. When it comes to live streaming, no, not live streaming, graphic production, that it takes them more time to be able to produce them because they put a lot more effort and still constantly learning stuff. I hope to take the abilities beyond Minecraft animation, but this is just... Oh yeah. Like, one thing I would say is, like, I've dabbled with Cinema 4D. Because I'm guessing you've seen like some of my thumbnails in the past where I've manipulated my Minecraft skin into different positions and figures to be able to add them onto thumbnails. So for, say, the Minecraft story mode stuff, I edited my character into the main character's position in the thumbnails, and added mine on as the overlay to make it look like it was me as the character from the official like the official post of each kind of episode 1, 2, 3 kind of stuff. I did that for season 2. I did that for season 1. For season 1 I just did the one thing. But I know how hard it is for that, and to try and get the lighting correctly as well. Like it's crazy the kind of stuff you have to go through to get the exact right lighting and the time it takes to get everything perfect. Like, even fully fledged movie animations aren't 100% correct. One of the things I know about is I've never watched the Frozen movies. However, the animation quality in the first Frozen movie is so bad. The hair physics, it goes through the body. On a few of the scenes, the hair just goes through the body and stuff. So it is crazy the amount of stuff that even professional animators miss, and especially on a deadline as well. Whereas if you're doing it for a hobby, you're not on a deadline. You can just take your time and create the best content you possibly can. I didn't get any damage for that. Are you not going to move? I had to reverse out of its bounding box so it would move. Oh, stupid car. I'm not. I will admit, I'm not used to driving with. Whereabouts are we? We're about halfway. I'm not used to driving with traffic because I normally play the multiplayer version. So that's what I'm blaming it as. But yeah, there's just so much you can do with animation. It's crazy, and when you get the lighting just right, it looks insane as well. Like I wouldn't even know where to start with it. I have a Minecraft rig, but obviously my computer right now won't really be able to handle it all. My Minecraft rig definitely wouldn't be able to handle a full-scale production. It can just about manage making the what do you call it? The Minecraft figures for my Minecraft thumbnails. So yeah, it's crazy, honestly. The amount of effort that goes into it all. And obviously you can do it with, like, you can make scripts where so you can just make it look like it. You can put it from A to B and it gives a default walk animation. But it just doesn't look natural. Like, using the scripts to just do the default walk animation or default run animation, it doesn't have uniqueness to it. You've still got to add, like, keyframes in it to kind of change it from it all. What did that? I still see the message there. I don't know what deleted it. I went with Blender because it's free. And there's more tutorials. Yes. Yeah. Maybe it was a smiley face. It might have been the cause. So yeah, it wouldn't have been the smiley face. It might have been the not using the full word for because. My bot gets tripped up on a lot of things. Like, some of them are good. There you go. Some of them are good, some of them are bad, but it's a community filter and I can't really change and swap words out to stop it from not blocking certain words because it's a community filter. And the community have turned around and said, oh, this is bad, so we'll remove it. But even so, when I figured out what it is, I still get to read what you've said and all that. But yeah, Blender is obviously free. There's been a few movies that have been... I know there's at least one movie that's been fully animated in Blender. I say movie, it's like a 10-minute video or something, but it's based on like based on like kind of a movie franchise or a book movie thing. It's like a barbershop thing. You probably know which one I mean. Yeah, probably. Yeah, the Secret Agent one. Which like I said, Blender is honestly really good. A lot of high-end production studios are actually using it now. I'm assuming with you doing visual, like animation, kind of like visual effects kind of stuff, you watch, what are the name? Corridor Digital? Or know of them, at least. they have their VFX artists react. So one of their latest VFX artists react to CG, good and bad CGI. They have the.
Then exit right.
Well, who's the? They have a director on for a certain film,
Exit right.
and the person that did that
Turn
has
left.
directed a few films, but he also does the VFX for certain films. And one of the VFX he did was an opening sequence to Annabelle. So it's the director of Annabelle, the horror film. The whole opening sequence for that film was done in Blender. Which is crazy when you. It's a really good effect, the intro. But for it to be done in Blender, it's insane.
Go straight on.
So if big budget films are actually using Blender now as well, that's just even better. I can't remember what other film he said he did. He made. But you can literally find him by literally going the director of Annabelle. I'll even do. Okay, Google. Who is the director of the Annabelle film? No, that's not actually the person. Is it? I don't know. Right, let me just pull over for do this for a second. I want to find out who it was, because I'm sure it was Annabelle. He might have been. All cast and crew, that's the one. He might have just been. What do you call it? Visual effects. Why not just go on the video and go onto YouTube and figure out who it was? Corridor Crew, it was the video was on. David F. Sandberg. Oh, we did Shazam. That's the one. Annabelle Creation. So I was still right. But yeah, he's the director of Shazam and the director of Annabelle Creation. And the intro sequence for Annabelle Creation was done all in Blender. Going a little bit off topic from everything, but yeah, it's still pretty good. Well, it's like how what was the movie that came out? Deadpool. When Deadpool came out, engine malfunctions, that's not good. When Deadpool came out, I cheekily turned around and said to people, oh, now I can add proficient in Hollywood production movie editing software.
Turn right.
Mainly because Deadpool was all edited in Adobe Premiere Pro. So that was kind of an in-joke with all that, but Obviously, though, it's still crazy the amount of the consumer software, what consumer software can do now, compared to years ago. They also did, like, the Corridor Crew, the CGI stuff. They did a behind-the-scenes talk on the original Star Wars film, and how back before, like, computer editing and generation and VFX was a real thing, like, was fully
We are finished.
What's it called? Before they were fully how do I explain that? Basically, how they did everything practically without using visual effects, because of the extent of how visual effects were back then. That's what I'm trying to say. I just love watching the Corridor people, Corridor Crew, in the Corridor channel, because the amount of stuff they do create, it's just crazy what they can do. Let's see what our next job is. Now, I don't mind going out of Utah right now. Colour makeup and colour lens. I can't remember that one. Not gonna lie. I want to go somewhere we've not been before. We've been there before. We've been there before. We've been there before. We've been there before. We've not been there before. That's going to be a bit of a long drive. I know they were trying to make their own anamorphic lenses one episode. You might have to DM it me. Discord DM me the link to that video, because that sounds interesting. Did I say it's a pick up already here? No. I think I know what you talked about. It was black and white film. They used colour filter with the same makeup.
Turn left.
I'm not sure on that one. Honestly, I'm not sure on that one. Why are these cars always getting in the way? We do have a service engine light, a check engine light though, don't we? Well, when we've picked up, we'll figure out where we're going, because if we're going this way, we can go to the services. If not, we can go to the services there. And if we're going this way, no, we are going up that way, probably. Unless we're going that way, then that, we'll figure it out. I didn't do anything. I've got no proof. Not that I've got a dash cam or anything.
Right.
The funny thing is, I do actually have a dash cam. I've got the GeForce Now thing. How do you open the Nvidia camera thing?
Get ready to turn left.
Right, we're driving into Owl's Tunnel Barn. That's the one. Here we go. We're going around the back though as well.
It was a nice ride.
Oh yeah, that's another place I went. So while I was in America, Jax said, "Oh, you've got to come and visit. You've got to go and have a look at. Is this? Oh no, it's a dual trailer." Oh, we're gonna have so much fun. Not. Seriously? I thought it was that close. Nope. Wrong way. There we go. That should be better.
Okay, here we go.
Now, we are going up that way. So first stop is there. Is the yeah? I'm just going to go up to there.
Drive safe.
And am I right in saying this is a double? Yes, it is. Oh, even more fun. So much fun to be had. Oh, this is going to be really fun. But yeah, does anyone know how to do the NVIDIA capture stuff? Like, to bring up the NVIDIA panel. Because I know it's all open. How do I take a screenshot in here? I want to figure out how to take a screenshot as well. Shift S. Well, I'm using the. I'm trying out the Steam screenshot button. And I can't use F9 or F10 because that's my recording buttons. I just want to get a screenshot of that. Can I put the other lights on? Not them. Not them. No. I'm trying to figure out how to put my oh, my high beams are them. Oh, but the top ones don't turn on. That's a bit of a... Oh well. We'll just get on with the drive. I was basically just wanting to get a screenshot so I could do a thing. This, like, I'm not joking. This, Puka, this game, I don't know if you play it or not, or even the Euro Truck game.
Turn left.
I have both. Have over 200 keybangs. Which sounds crazy, but it's true. Over 200 keybinds for this game, and I'm playing it on the GeForce Now cloud gaming thing, and I'm still able to play it on a controller through this. So I have certain controls set up on the keypad. Set up on my controller, certain controls set up on the game as well.
Turn left.
Oh, you're always stopping, okay. Oh, just look at the trailers in the rearview mirror. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, we're just gonna go then. Awesome. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't feel like I've been live for 2.5 hours. However, I do think I need to go on a health break when we've got to our service station. which means I can get up, stretch my legs. Well, it means anyone watching can get up, stretch your legs, use the facilities, get yourself a drink, get yourself a snack. No good to sit down at your computer an hours on end. So a health break every now and again is always good. We'll do this when we get to the services, so we can get our truck fixed. And take a break, so we've safely pulled off the road as well, even though we can still pause it technically. But it shouldn't be that long to it. But yeah, it's all good. All good indeed. And we're back. Sorry about that abruptly stopping. I really need to take a bio break.
Go straight on.
So yeah, let's get to this service station, get repaired, and keep on the drive. We're about halfway through on fuel as well. We should be able to get there with half of fuel, half a tank of fuel. We'll see what we can do. Definitely see what we can do.
Get ready to turn left.
Where is the service station there? Okay, we could actually fuel up while we're here, but we're not going to. We're just going to repair. We're also going to see if we've got any other upgrades, to see if there's anything useful. I didn't even see if we had a... Yeah, we don't have anything other useful. We just keep unlocking wheel caps, which I don't really care for. What about inside? Yeah, we only have that one, which is fine. One thing I didn't actually check was our truck manager. Oh, we do have 3 trucks. They are making money. Look at the driven distance we've got and what our other drivers have got. Crazy. We're making money though on our companies, our drivers. We've only got 1 trailer, which obviously someone's using, which is a really, really long trailer that we kind of nearly crashed on. Driver manager, we're doing good on drivers. I might even have enough soon. Do we not have any bank loans, do we? Oh, we do. Okay, so we're trying to basically pay off our bank loan right now. Which I didn't realise we had such a big bank loan, but we'll be fine. Get ourselves back on the road and get ourselves back driving and earning some money.
Okay, let's find a new route. Turn right.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to take these corners wide because we've got a double trailer now.
Get ready to turn left.
Okay.
Turn left.
Slow it down. Take it late. Swing it wide. Perfect. When we actually know what we're doing, we can do well on driving. We can definitely do what we... Yeah. I did not see that car coming anywhere then. That could have been a bit of a crash there, but luckily the car got out before us. Let's make sure we're on cruise control. Nice. And then we could try and steer one-handed while getting another drink one-handed. Definitely interesting. Nice. From next Tuesday as well, I'm planning on doing it. So I'm planning on from next Tuesday. I'm planning on having my all my different flavors of energy drink X Gamer behind the green screen, so people can get to choose. The first person to drop embers in a stream gets to choose the flavor that I have for the stream. So obviously I then have to then make it, which I'll bring it and show you how easy it is to make. That's the goal. And I'm not sponsored by X Gamer, I just absolutely love the products. I've won a competition where they sent me a few free products as well. But I've switched from having the high sugar fizzy drinks, like soda kind of energy drinks, to having these, which literally is just a powder that you mix with water, all vegan, sugar free, and I've never actually felt better, honestly. Like I used to, if I was drinking like the sugary ones that were fizzy, I would always crash badly after crash badly with them. These ones got absolutely nothing, and yeah, just awesome. Honestly, no issues whatsoever with them. Got nothing here to pick up either, which is fine. I do love these old trucks though, old vehicles that they have on the road, the classic Americana. I don't know why, but vehicles built in like the 1950s, or a lot of stuff in America built in the 1950s, has the kind of, that just has a really good look about them. Like my ultimate kind of backdrop for live streaming for this content would be, I would love to get a PLP50 car, like a full-on PLP50 with electric motor that is still built today. In the background, not a brand new, but a fully restored gas pump, like the old kind of I don't think they're called medallions. What they're called? The ones that have the light up top. Gas pumps. And an old yeah, those two for the background of there. Maybe an old Harley as well. Like just have them in the background of live streaming, with obviously gaming related stuff as well. But those kind of like my dream stuff to have. I'd obviously have like lighting and stuff, so they look awesome as well. I might turn around and get like an RGB light bulb in the gas pump. That'd be crazy. And then have RGB lighting around or lighting up the different things as well. That'd be awesome. I'm getting plenty of ideas in my head now for all this. There's so many ideas that are just going through my head now with that. But that would be like the dream kind of thing to have.
Keep right, and then exit right.
It's ideas at the end of the day, isn't it?
Exit right.
You never know what you get and what you can have. To be fair, if money was no object, I'd do a lot of things that everyone does. Everyone's got the dream of if they won the lottery and if like money was no object, what they would do. Like I have ideas, so many ideas. It just depends on the money wise. I'll definitely invest some because obviously I'd want to invest some as well as have kind of like a stable, livable income. So I'd effectively be paying myself from that bank. I'd have effectively 2 bank accounts of some description. One that will literally just be hold the money for security, and I would be taking out a small portion every month that would be enough for food, enough to live on effectively. Because I wouldn't want to. I would want to make sure it would be long lasting. I would still work. I'd still obviously do the content production because I absolutely love like live streaming production, video production, and all that. So I definitely have that aspect of it, and I'd probably do it a lot more because I'd have all the content to be able to do that with. There's so much you can do with it all. Absolutely so much you can do with it all. Like I'd love to have I'd love to build my own racetrack, which sounds probably cheesy, but I would honestly love to get like a big piece of land, like move over. I'd love to move to America. Like that's not no doubt. I'd want to move over to America. Buy a big piece of land. Be able to build obviously the studios, the streaming house, where everything's wired up so it all goes through a network, and yeah. And then like I'd also love to build a racetrack and an actual house to live in. Because I wouldn't live in the streaming house. The streaming house would literally be for work. Literally, I would live in my own house, in a house that I have built and commissioned, and then I'll have a secondary house for live streaming, which will be purpose built for live streaming. It would still have like a bathroom and stuff built in, so if I was to ever move, you could still use it as a livable house. It will just have infrastructure in place for like gigabit networking. And that kind of stuff. So you'd have like a bedroom with an ensuite, which would have been originally used, say, for the what am I trying to for one of the room setups for live streaming. Obviously, you'd have the kitchen set up, which would be a fully functional kitchen. And obviously all the equipment would be taken out for like the cameras and stuff, so it'd be absolutely amazing to do that though, kind of setup, wouldn't it? To have literally a house that is purpose built for everything to be built in situ. So if it's a gaming setup, I would have like a dedicated PC gaming setup. I would have a dedicated VR setup, which will be all different rooms. That would literally everything would stay in situ. I'd have a dedicated console streaming setup, so I'd literally just go into the console streaming setup, hit a button that would literally turn everything into the console streaming, and everything will be wired into one computer for live production. And I've always thought of like, I get to work, I am wanting to cook my dinner, and it's something that I think would make for good content. I could literally live stream cooking, like do the full on from scratch, cook everything, and like say while it's in the oven cooking, have a camera that's heat resistant in the oven that views it in like the top corner of the screen, and then I go and sit on the console, or sit on the couch and play console gaming while that's all cooking. You can still see it cooking because it's live. So you can kind of switch between. You can switch between the cooking, the gaming, the VR setup, the driving simulator setup kind of thing. You can switch between all of them and live stream it all. And it's a purpose built, like I said, the house is purpose built for it. And obviously there'll also be like bathrooms and baths and showers and stuff still built in there. Because it'll be a fully functional house at the end of the day. It's just that its purpose is just purely for for live streaming. Okay, let's get back. And then you can even have other people around, like with the cooking setup. You could literally somehow do a thing with a professional chef and get a professional chef over to teach you how to cook, and you're doing a live video production. And all you have to do is change between what every setup will have like a stream deck. So you literally have buttons preset to that stream deck that would change the streaming PC of what camera angles would show. You would also have a tablet that would show you what you see in the stream chat. So no matter what room in the house you would be in, you could literally change to that setup and go live from that setup. And you'd have everything like pre-worked out for switching between different scenes. Say it takes you 3 minutes to go from the gaming setup or like from the PC setup to the console setup. You would literally have it so it would go to the BRB screen, and when you get to there, you'll switch it to that scene. And when you're set up and ready for that. There's so many different ideas you can do with it, and so like there's so much that I would love to do with that. It's crazy. And like I said, you'd have all the cameras already there. You'd have like lighting rigs, so that would always be there, and you could literally control it from the tablet or the Elgato or the Stream Deck. So say you went into your console room or your console like couch gaming setup. All the cameras would be in positions and set up to work. All you have to do is take the the lens protectors off, lens covers off, boot up the system. It would already be pre-programmed, run through to obviously go into the system and come back to you. And all you'd have to do is effectively just turn everything on, go onto the tablet, turn the lighting on, and then you could literally just go live. I've got getting a load of notifications. Okay. Another thing I would love to do is, I've had this idea for ages, obviously. I would love to have a mobile production studio where it's going to be utilising a bus. I would love to ship over a double-decker bus from the UK to America, so it could have different like streaming pods built into the bus. And when we get to
Go straight on.
we go to an event, say PAX, we'll take the bus to PAX. We hire a place where we can literally set the bus up that'll be on the show floor, and all we have to do is just pull in, plug in, and you've got your internet connection, you've got your electric connections, and say you've got like streaming booths, and you've also got like a streaming lounge area or streamers lounge area where people can literally, say for instance, say Mixer was wanted to use it. You could go there. People can literally watch on the outside of the bus. You'd have monitors that would show the person that's in that streaming booth, and what is going out to broadcast. It would show. And then you'd also have... Oh, we've got this to do, haven't we? Gonna go get Wade. 42 tons. Nice. But you literally have the setup there, so people could, while you're at the event, they could, depending on what you could technically do, is they could hire it to be able to live stream from the event. Like have 2-hour slots for people to be able to hire to be able to live stream from the event. That kind of stuff. So, for instance, you'd have 2 booths downstairs where you'd have the things on the outside. They'll all be soundproofed, and the equipment will be there for you to literally go live on PC or console, whatever. Yeah. They'll all be wired into one network switch, which would have the internet for the whole bus from the show. And you would have, say, upstairs would be a whole, like you'd have, for instance, you'd get it so the roof would go up a little bit, so you'd have a tall standing space upstairs. You'd set it up so you could actually have people in there literally just to sit back and relax and get away from the whole public for the streaming, so they have a place to sit back and relax and get a drink and a snack. So you'd have like a fridge in there, which would have whatever company sponsor, like for instance, X Gamer would provide like X Shot flavors. You could literally, a streamer could go in there, get a bottle of water, and put an X Shot into it. Of whatever flavour they choose. They could go live from the show floor because they've hired them out. And it'll also have like an awning over the top of it, of some description. So you could do it outside, an event outside, and somehow be able to have satellite internet or 4G internet for people to be able to actually literally go live from the bus, wherever the bus was. So there's unlimited possibilities you can do. Like, all you literally need is somewhere to park up, set the bus up, plug in to get electric or whatever. Or if you're out and about, you've got the onboard generator would be able to provide power. Or if you're able to plug into the mains, you plug into the mains to provide power. Obviously, you don't want to use a generator when you're indoors. So many ideas that would work. And obviously, you have a double-decker bus. You'd have upstairs is the streaming booths. The front of the bus, you would have as like a place where people could take photos out of the windows of the convention centre, or just chill. Or it could be like a green room, but for the people waiting for the next streams to stream for the next. So, say you had 2-hour windows. Yeah, you had 2-hour stream slots, and then like half an hour turnaround. So between the slots, you had half an hour. So in case someone runs over a little bit, or they need to finish up and then set up for the next person, perfectly work. All I need is an investor or to win the lottery and get all that set up. But you can literally imagine rocking up at it would just be insane. It's like the Razer Gamer bus, but literally stream pods inside, like purposely built inside the bus. Let's say you had 3 pods, you would have the 3 screens on the outside of the bus that people can literally watch to see the people that are streaming live from there from. And you'd also have obviously the relaxing lounge and on the bottom of the bus. I think it's a great plan. If anyone knows anyone who would like to fund this project, My business email is in the is in like the description or on the channel or something, or in the about section, or on the Twitter. You would help run it. Awesome, Res. Well, could you literally imagine just literally having a double-decker bus that you could take to any convention, rock up, plug in, it's got all the equipment in, all you need is the people that want to stream from it. So, say for Mixer, it could be, people can apply, how would we do it? It'd be a raffle. So people over a certain amount of followers would be able to apply to stream from the bus. They could apply for time slots, and they have a maximum amount of time slots they can do for the whole weekend for the event. So say they wanted to stream from the event start. Say they want to stream from 1 till 3. Just for instance, they want to stream from 1 PM till 3 PM at the event. They could apply for that time slot, or it might be from 1 PM to 2:45, so 2:45. So that gives them an hour and 45 minutes of live stream, and then a 15-minute overlap for getting the next person set up. Whatever will work. And so you have, say, 20 people apply for that 1 to 3 PM slot on the Friday.
Exit right.
And
Turn right.
I think I've messed it up a little bit. We can't back up. Can I go around? I should be able to go around without hitting them. Like I said, should. Yeah. Don't mind the sign. Which way are we turning, actually, from here? Oh, we are turning left. Okay, that's fine. Don't mind me. There we go. Perfect. Nothing happened. Ah, there we go. We're fine. But yeah, so like I was saying, you would do a kind of a raffle system. So you would apply. You would apply with literally the time slot you want, or the time slot that you can the time slots are available. You can apply for a maximum of so many slots. So say there's 3 days of the event, you can apply for 3 days for 3 different streams. Or you could put either way. You apply. So we'll just do it for 1 day, for instance. You apply for the 1 to 3 PM slot. You describe. You basically put on all your details of your channel, your follower count, what you want to what you want to stream, why you want to stream, and why you want to be able to stream from the event. And then you raffle it. So the winner of the raffle gets to use a time slot. And you do a first and second place. Oh, you also have to prove that you've got a ticket for the event. Because what's the point of giving it you a slot where if you've not got a ticket to the event already, then we can't host you. So they apply. So they've applied to the event, and they're the winner. So we do the first place and the second place. Now, in Proviso, at the start of the day, you have to check in for the winner and the second place of that time slot. And say you have 3 streaming views, so you'll have 3 winners and 3 second places. If the first person... So, your time slot you were given, if you don't show up to live stream for that slot, but the person in second place does, they get the second place time slot for that booth. And they'll stream from it. If they don't, if the first place or the second place doesn't show up, then it will be given to one of the other second places from the other time slots, from the other booths. So it's you get given it fairly. If you win the giveaway, or if you win the raffle to be able to live stream from it, you better turn up to live stream. You've checked in. You check in, like, say, half an hour before you're meant to stream, and then you've got the 15 minutes to set up. So that gives us enough time to check everyone in. Everyone's checked in, and then obviously you go into the event. Once the person you sit in the green room, you obviously prepare yourself. We go over what you want in the computer, or we go over your finalize of the plan, and obviously the time of how much you've got to play. And then it comes to that person's finished up the live stream. They've turned around and closed it off, so or they close up, log out of their stuff, reset up for the next person to stream, and then the next person's in there to stream that you've gone through, and so this, that, and the other. And when you're finished, you go to this. So the manpower behind it is not really that much, but it works because, for instance, say if Rez, for instance, you weren't working there and you won, you were at the event and you wanted to do the live stream, you would probably definitely show up to be there for the time you need to be, to check in, to get everything set up, to live stream from the time you're specified to go to. And I know a lot of other streamers would do as well. Like, it won't be exclusive for partners, for Mixer. I'm asking. Like, if you had gone through all that process, you were going to the event, you went through all that process, you would make sure you'd be there to live stream from the event, if you won. And obviously the person that's there in second place is purely there in case the first person doesn't get there in time. Because we want the spaces to be used. Yeah, but you get the idea. It's a really amazing. It's a really awesome idea to do it all this way. And obviously putting everything through putting everything in a double-decker bus. Like, you might be able to fit 3 streaming pods on the upper deck, and then leave the front of the deck for like a little bit of a green room, or even 2, and then have a bit of a green room upstairs for people waiting to go live. What do you call it? For the bus? That's I don't know. We have to come up with some ideas for this then. Stream bus. There's not really any other word apart from bus to use. New bus for streamers. No, no. You can't be the gaming bus because Razor's already got the gaming bus. Or we could just rip him off completely and go gaming bus live. Stream Deckers. I love that. That's a good one. Stream Deckers. Would only call it Stream Deckers if we get partnered with Elgato, and the bus gets sponsored by Elgato to have the Stream Deck and Stream equipment. It would be double deckers, of course, because like I said, the upstairs you'll split into 2 or 3 streaming pods. We have to get double deckers to eat. Like I said, you would split the upstairs into soundproof stream pods. Have them all wired up and equipment in there for them to stream. Which also mirrors their, well, whatever they're broadcasting also plays on the front of the bus, or on the side of the bus onto the screens. And then downstairs, well, and also upstairs will be a bit of a green room for getting ready to live stream. And then downstairs will literally be a streamer space for people just to want to get away from stuff, get partnered with Cadbury's. Well, if we go into America, we probably wouldn't be able to do that. I definitely want to see if we can get partnered with Xgamer. Not that I'm officially partnered with them at all or anything at the moment, or even sponsored or paid by them. I just love the product. But literally anyone can have these. Like, I don't know if there's like, the only ones I can't have the banana ones because I'm allergic to bananas. But a lot of other people aren't allergic to the other stuff, so. We'll partner with some good companies. Trying to put the lid back on. Here we go. There we go. We're back. Whoever it was to get partnered with, it would be great. And like I said, the Mixer team could hire it for having it in the Mixer booth, so Mixer streamers could stream from it. Would also have a not Mixer stream, not Mixer fee. So if they're not Mixer, they have to pay more money for hiring the bus. Or we just rock up and have our own booth anyway, where we're literally showcasing and promoting. Oh, seriously? What way do we need to go right now?
Ready to roll. Turn right.
This is like our second time we're getting weighed. If it's more than 72 tons.
Get ready to turn left.
Get partnered with Mixer. Yeah. But even so, having it there for productions and stuff. Ooh, not like streamer partnered. Yeah, like actual legit. Yeah, I know what you mean, business partnered.
Turn left.
The other thing that I would love to do, or that would be amazing to do, is have a camera or two on the top of the bus, like on the roof of the bus, that positioned around to show, like
Ready to turn right.
it's one of those cameras where you can literally go side to side, left, right, up, down kind of thing.
Turn right.
So as part of your stream, you could literally turn around and just go out of the bus and show the show, look at and stream the show floor kind of thing. Just realised this bus is subject to some weather. What do you mean? Like snow and cold? Yes. Depending on if we were live streaming in the open elements, getting to and from locations as well, probably. But the main idea of the bus would be you could rock up at an event at a convention centre and drive it into the convention centre and literally hook it up as, like, put the parking brake on, set it up inside the convention centre where your designated booth is. And obviously, because it's a massive bus, you can literally have... Yeah. You can drive a double-decker into a convention centre, yeah. In the UK, at least. They've got massive shutters, so they can literally put it in and take out whatever they need to. Okay, if a convention centre in the UK, like the NEC, has had double-deckers pulled into the bus. We would hope they had doors that tall. If not, the logistics of it would be different. The back end of stuff might be different for us to do. It would work it out. But the noises would be an issue. It's why I said each of the booths would be soundproofed from the outside as well as the inside. They had a JCB digger in the NEC when I went to Jews Live. So when I used to work for the Insomnia Gaming Festivals, we had the Razor buses in there, which are double-decker buses with literally just gaming setups on either side of the bus. They have had at the XL Centre in London, they have had like carnival rides that have come off the back of a truck. So, like, think of a carnival ride that can get packed down onto a back of a truck. They've got them in there, and they've had buses in there as well. Could you get a semi-truck into a convention centre in the US? Oh wow, that's a long bit of text. See, for a while I wanted to combine my wicked skills, doing thing to make a stream desk. It would have like a GoXLR, backlighting, stream deck, tablet, chat and stuff. A full system on the desk and pre-clocked turn the stuff and a mix of stuff. Yeah. That would be cool. That does actually sound cool. And we run out of fuel, actually. It would cost a lot, definitely. Any kind of streaming desk would cost a lot. It would definitely, yeah. Let's just have a look here then to see. We do have a fuel stop here, but how far away of... Yeah, we're quite far away, so... We will pull in to the fuel stop first.
Let's go.
Ooh. There you go. Not good crashing, is it? And people would pay extra for custom items and stuff. Yeah. Oh, were you actually thinking of producing it for other streamers, or just producing it for yourself? Other people. Yeah, that would be cool. But to be fair, you've got to prototype it first. So you've got to produce one for yourself to prototype it. You never know. You might win the lottery and be able to spend the time to do so.
Then turn left.
This is going to be fun going into this gas station with
Turn left.
a really long truck. Am I going to be best going in from the other? Yeah, so best going in from this direction.
Turn right. Finding new route. Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
You have to stop for me, sorry. Not sorry.
Turn right.
Just look at this massive trailer trying to get in here. Here we go. Let's fuel up. See how much do you think it's going to cost us? At the moment, we're at $60. How much is it going to cost us, everyone? Have a guess. Orandy would be saying yes, it would. Having to know the exact sizings of different things to put it in. It's going to cost $5. We're currently at total price of $60. Puka. And we're not even halfway. Like, we're not even a quarter of the way. 260. I'm gonna say 500. You're going to get a random lottery ticket just now. Yeah, if I got a lottery ticket right now, that would be amazing. Unclaimed from the trash. Yeah. $826. That's a bit expensive. And now we can have fun doing another turn. Torres materializes, Doctor walks out with a lottery ticket like he did for Donna. Yeah, that would be great. Like, I just Euro Millions ticket. Euro Millions lottery ticket. Yes, please. Couple of 100 million.
Turn left.
I'll definitely take that. I like how he's telling me to turn left when it wants me to go up that way. Yeah, I just love to get a lottery ticket winnings. That would be amazing. Like, if I won the lottery, as soon as that money hit my bank account,
Straight on.
I'd pay off all my bills. I would also pay and buy the new computer stuff. I could buy everything for my ideal streaming setup equipment. Or would I?
Then turn left.
Oh no, I would buy a really good laptop that I'd be able to stream from the laptop with. That's better than the one I'm currently looking for. And then I would book myself on a flight to America to look for a piece of land to buy. That's what I'll do. After I've paid all my bills off, I'll buy a laptop so I can go to America and do that. Get a piece of land. Well, first of all, I'll probably just buy a house so I can live in a house for the time being while I buy a piece of land to build the stuff on. Yeah, yeah. There's so much you could do with so much money. I don't know if I've told you, Rez, that I've got a the URL that I've bought. Or I've got 2 URLs, which I don't know if one works or one doesn't. Are you going to write a review for that follow thing? What follow thing? Oh, do I need... I haven't done a review, have I? I'm not good when it comes to writing reviews. Says me, who actually makes, like, does YouTube content and does, like, a review on a... Like, says my stuff on on video was like, I like this game, I don't like this game, kind of thing. Rez, DM me to remind me. I'll get something out, get something to you for it. But yeah, so did I tell you the 2 ones that I've got? The 2 new URLs that I recently purchased last year. I say recently. I know you said yeah, but it's just funny. I think it's the one I got. The 2 I got. Tops.stream and Tops.studio. They should both go to my website, or Tops.stream should go to this one. Go to my Mixer channel. Which that would be cool though, if I have set it up that way. If not, I will be changing it to Tops.studio, Tops.stream to go to my stream, and Tops.studio to go to my website. Well, I've also got topsthegear.com, so I do have that. I should probably slow down for these turning stuff, shouldn't I? Getting the I managed to get the .com for mine for years ago. I've probably had it as long as I've had my YouTube channel. And obviously I still keep everything up to date on it, because as soon as a video goes live on YouTube, it goes live on Twitter, and it goes live on my website. I like how I'm just coasting down here at whatever speed. That works.
Get ready to turn left.
Sounds good.
Turn left.
I'm just happy with what I managed to get. Oh, and I also got another website. I also got another URL that I was trying to think of how to figure it out, how to do it. I was wanting to set up a domain, yeah. I was wanting to set up an e-comment store. Which I got clotheyourself.com. And it text speech, clothe you are self. Which I think is a pretty awesome name for like an e-commerce store where you literally can get yourself on socks or t-shirts or whatever. Clotheyourself.com. Still nothing set up there for it, but I've got the domain name.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
There we go. This has been a bit of a long drive, hasn't it? Tops Studio. TOPS Studio. Tops. That's an idea. I'll have to see about that one. Yeah. Makes sense. At the moment, everything's linked into my website. Don't you be buying that before me. But yeah, I get what you mean. It will be good. Don't mind me, police officer. Just going to overtake you with a double trailer. Going probably faster than the speed limit. You don't mind, do you? No, of course you don't. Oh. Indeed. I'm so glad though for the past two streams. Well, I'm glad and not glad at the same time, but no one's ever bought the hot sauce yet, or don't drop the embers for the hot sauce, which is great because I had some spicy stuff yesterday, and it didn't really sit well with me today. But also, I managed to get some more toxic waste when I was in America, and I finally got some lemon ones. So that's not good either. I'm going to attempt to overtake you on a hill with a double trailer. Almost safe to turn in. Nice. I would have liked to have got the tops.com, but it's already been taken. I'll see about other stuff though. See how much they cost. Because like I said, even if I'm not using them right now, it's still good to have them for future reference. Well, yeah. So no one tries to rip me off. Yeah, we're going down here at over 65. On a 55 zone, but we're fine. This is no vehicles ahead of us for us to crash into. I say that as we're going through a corner that's a bit windy. That's what I had also connected up. I had a way to toggle full high beam. I had to basically set up my new... I'm so surprised how well this is working. Because if I haven't already mentioned, I'm playing this through GeForce Now. And it's kind of crazy what quality I'm getting on the stream and everything as well. You can hardly see anything on the road either because of the stream, because of just how dark it is at night. Even so, though, it's good. Don't even know how long we've got left. Should we see how long we've got left? Nope, that's the wrong one. 300 miles. Not bad. This is just like a really relaxing game. You can just literally sit back and talk. Even though I'm like sitting forward, but you know what I mean. It's just really, really nice just to sit back, relax, and have a chat with chat. I'm possibly going to bring this. I'm hopefully bringing this back every Tuesday. Which would be nice. Yeah, so they're bringing this back every Tuesday. Thursdays and Saturdays I'm going to be doing Honorcraft. As for any other days of the week, I'm looking at possibly adding some days of streaming to help with YouTube video production as well. It all depends on how I feel with things, and I've had so many Honorcraft videos backed up live streaming. Like, I've started releasing them twice a week because I had that many that I want to get through them. So I think I've only got like a week or two left of VODs. So they're going to be at least like two. I'm going to be basically streaming them 2 weeks in advance. Which still is good.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
So yeah, I'm like 2 weeks in advance on Honorcraft videos for releasing on YouTube. I'm about 2 weeks now ahead of these ones because I found one that I hadn't released from last year, and then this one will be going out in 2 weeks on YouTube. I've got a video actually I have to record at the end of tonight to release tomorrow. So in certain aspects, I am good with getting things scheduled. And I should be fine to record a video after this one, after this stream finishes up. If this stream finishes up, get some food and stream. It's definitely doable. No, yeah. After the stream, get some food and then record. Definitely doable. So yeah. I'm trying to get things basically a few weeks ahead when it comes to streaming. When it comes to videos released on YouTube. So... and also with obviously being able to use GeForce Now as well. There's another game I want to be able to release videos on. That I can now play through GeForce Now. So I'm possibly going to be streaming that. Yeah, possibly going to be streaming that as well. We'll figure it out. Because I might be just recording one aspect of the game. If I'm able, I think I'm able to do that. I'll figure it out. Apparently, there's a way in OBS to be able to record just one overlay. No, well, a set. So I can just record the gameplay without me or anything else on, and my audio as well as the game audio, and do it that way. If I'm able to do that, then that's great, and I'll do that. If not, I might also be able to record it through GeForce Now,
Keep right.
record my audio, and somehow sync them up after the fact. Because I still record my pod as well, and I just need to, yeah. It'll all work at the end of the day. We'll figure it out. Whatever happens, I want to be able to produce content as well on streaming, well for YouTube as well. But definitely having a dual system for streaming and gameplay content would be great. Because if I had a dual system, I'd be able to record the single window on my own computer, while also streaming from the stream computer the full stream setup. There's so many ideas to do this, isn't there? And we're able to bypass it, good. We should be that far off delivering soon, hopefully. Been a very interesting delivery, this one. We completely lost a car underneath another truck, which was hilarious. Don't try it at home. But yeah, it's all fun and games at the end of the day. And then we'll also see about doing Euro Truck again when it comes with the new. We've got the new DLC already out for it. It's just a matter of when I can purchase it. I purchased myself the new DLC. So I think the last one we had was Beyond the Baltic Sea, and now they've got the Black Sea. Yeah. We'll just sit back and enjoy ourselves either way. And hopefully next time we won't have the controller issue. Even so, we've been able to handle it. Definitely. And obviously GeForce Now means that I can play a lot more games. It's actually a lot more smoother and better than Shadow. I need to actually install it on my phone. Because that means I can play it on my phone and possibly stream it from my phone as well. So we've got plenty of ideas of stuff to do in the future. Because at the moment, if I'm travelling, the only thing I can do is stream from my phone. That's why a laptop would be perfect. But then if I can't get a laptop, well, a laptop would be perfect for it. That's why I'm just saying, if I win the lottery, like, I'll get all the equipment I would ever need. I would have a better webcam, better lighting, better monitors, better computer, and even a laptop and VR and all this good stuff. But what I'll probably do is I'll probably go over to America, buy a house. Go to America, yeah. Pay off debts, loans. No, debts, bills. Travel to America. Buy a house to live in for the time being of looking to get a a piece of land to build my own house and stuff. And then while I'm in the new house, I'd obviously furnish it and get a new computer and stuff set up there. To then get stuff set up for when the new house is built. And the streaming house. It's all good. With plans. It'd be absolutely amazing to get like a full VR setup. Like I literally want to get a full-on VR setup that is literally just a green room. Like it's a full-on green screen room VR setup with at least one camera in that I can actually green screen myself in. Either green screen myself into the game as the VR to be able to stream it like that to its third person, or VR like that so I can still add myself on a green screen into the stream and produce it all in 4K as well. Because the plan would be to record the gameplay as one image, as one video file. The green screen video is another file. So basically, any cam intake would be one stream. It would be one file. Any video content would be another file. And and then obviously the VOD with the overlays the live stream for the overlays would be another video file, but that would be the full combination of everything. I'd also work on like a wireless audio setup and all that for the VR setup. I'd work on. It would all be in situ that would be working perfectly. Probably even have like a. Not that I would actually use it, but I could also have it there for other people to use, or invite people over to start doing something for it. A podcast recording setup. So I could live podcast streaming and recording. Would be awesome. It'll all be set up and it'll all work awesomely. We've not heard anything from our GPS in a while, so hoping the GPS hasn't gone to sleep. There we go. Perfect.
Keep right, and then exit right.
It's just a cool idea altogether to get all the whole setup and that.
Exit right.
It'd be awesome to do.
Turn right.
Take that wide a little bit. No, don't mind me. Also,
Keep left, and then turn left.
time to turn left as well.
Turn left.
There we go. Nice. Very nice. We'll be there in no time, honestly. And then when we get there, we'll see how long our next one is. So I don't want to do another one too long, but I think I'm gonna finish up the stream soon-ish. It's not as long as the normal streams, but it's still a decent sized stream, honestly. this on live stream. I'm just here to chill and have fun. And play games I've not played in a while. You can hardly see anything at night as well. I can't even remember what the high beams key was. J? No, that's the flash. K? There you go. We're just going to leave it on. We don't care about flashing people. Or blinding people. It's their own fault. For driving the other way. That's how it goes, isn't it? I think so, something like that. So much, there you go. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Speed back up. How's it going to take us to get to where we need to go? I wonder. Well, we're currently coasting over 65 miles an hour, which is not bad. Not bad. Oh wow. I don't have a clue who that is. So whatever. I don't know what Betty means either.
Turn right.
But I do prefer playing a Euro truck, not gonna lie. We were just exploring Utah. Really, and I don't really have a steering wheel set up or anything like that, so yeah. I'm just here to have fun and just drive and chill. Like I said, we don't have a steering wheel or anything like that to set up to do other things. Would be cool to, though. What is this car doing? This truck doing? We're going to be able to overtake them, though. I think so. No, we're going to pull off up here, so we can't.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Otherwise, we would have totally overtaken them. Now we've got a fun donut to go around.
Exit right.
It's not as tight as a donut as I thought it would be. Still got to be careful, nonetheless.
Go straight on.
And we would do, but traffic lights. Come on. There's no cars coming the other ways. The traffic lights not know how to work when there's no cars coming the other ways. There we go. That works. Nice. Honestly, not gonna lie though, these games are just nice and relaxing to do. It's quite nice being back into a game where you've actually got vehicles. It would be more challenging with more vehicles, but I don't think there's vehicles mods you can put in through Steam Workshop.
Keep left, then turn left.
Okay, turning left.
Turn left.
Oh, that's perfect timing. Oh, that was a perfect turn as well. Awesome. Not sure if we've been down this road before or not. But right now we're fine. We'll get there when we get there. Don't even know if we do any damage, so we'll have to check that out when we get there as well. We have a lot of our bill to pay back as well. I completely forgot we had a bank loan on this one. I prefer not having a bank loan. Like on Euro Truck, we've got a few million in the bank. Like we don't have a bank loan. We literally get like a quarter of a million in one delivery if you really wanted to, which would literally take up a full stream to do one delivery. We'll see. What I might want to do next is actually go to the top of on Euro Truck. I might go to the top of England and see if we can get see what our furthest distance one is, furthest transfer distance from the top of the United Kingdom to the UK. See what we can get from there. That would be crazy. That'd be good. Hopefully we're not too... Like I said, hopefully we're not too far out. I've been live in 4 hours now, it's crazy. But even so, I do love these deliveries. We just have fun, honestly. Exploring America, exploring Europe, getting deliveries done that needs to be done. Everything's just good. But yeah, this would be definitely crazy with steering wheel. But I don't even know if GeForce Now accepts steering wheels. And if they did, I don't have the USB ports to handle it. I don't even know how many USB ports would you need with steering wheel and pedals. 2. Even so, that's still two more than I don't have. I also have the game Truck Driver on my Xbox. So that'll be an interesting one to play.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Okay.
Turn left.
That lighting change did not work. It did not go well. Oh, it's because the street lamps were going off. That's why.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Okay. I do love the architecture though. It's really good. Oh, someone's knocked over a bike there, which isn't good. Whoever gets back to that bike's not going to be happy. It wasn't us though, so we're all safe.
Get ready to turn left.
And there's our delivery spot coming up on the GPS. Awesome.
Turn left.
I'm glad this is now the first one we've had where we've been playing with a streaming service, and we've not had any issues. There we go. Okay, this is the way in. Hopefully it'll give us an easy park job because I don't want to reverse this at all. Okay, so we're in the second turn. Okay, so it is a simple park job.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
There we go. Ooh, we got a bit of trailer damage on that. Don't know how. But pulling into this, we should be perfect. There we go. Awesome. Let's see how much we're going to get. I can't remember how much we get for this job. But we're now level 24, which is nice. You got 81,000. Oh, because I didn't realise we still had upgrades to do. We've not even maxed out everything. Crazy. Rating 5 though, which is good. Do you know what? Let's have a look, see what we've got. All the external contracts from here. That's the Oregon, which is not as much as I would hope. And like I said, I want him to go to places we've not been to before. We've not been to there before. I don't really like these. Are these articulated trailers though? I've obviously been to... I've not been to Ontario. Okay. Not been to Port Angeles. So that might be another good place, another place to go. Do you know what though? No, we've had a really good stream today, and we're getting used to the GeForce Now stuff. We've only been live for 4 hours, but it's still pretty decent, and I'm happy with that. I'll be live again on Thursday with what do we do to this screen, so I can exit out of stuff. So we'll be live again on Thursday with on a Honocraft, which that'll be great. Can't wait to do that. Oh well, I've got a lot of stuff I'm doing on Honocraft this week. We're going to be starting off on doing our what's it called? A thing. We're going to be figuring out how to start building a villager breeder. That's what we're going to do. Villager farm and villager breeder. That's what we're planning on doing for our Honocraft on Thursday. We're going to go to our offline screen now. We probably won't go and raid someone, but I'll see if I can go host edit someone. Until then, let me just do this and go roll credits. And thank everyone for watching. I'll see you all. I'll see you all next time for the next stream. While the credits roll, let's see if I can find someone to go and throw a host over to. Obviously, this video will be going out on YouTube after the fact as well as a VOD. So check out YouTube, check out Twitter, check out the Discord for everything, and everything is on the website as well. But yeah, it's good. We're good. Let's have a look to see who's live. And we're just going through a nice little host over to. No raid, just a little host. But yeah, until next time, I'm going to go find someone to host. And I'll see you all Thursday for the next stream.